Well, hello everybody. Come on in here. We're fixing to sing a little bit tonight on this Monday night. Come on in. Well, come on in. Come on in. Pull up a chair and tell me how you've been. We're fixing to sing. I'm gonna do the lead. But if you would do the harmony, and if you can't sing in tune, well, that's okay. Hey, we still need you. Just don't forget your decaf unsweet tea. Then sit up straight and sing along with me. Come on in, hey, come on in. Pull up a chair and tell me how you've been. Now don't forget that decaf unsweet tea. Then sit up straight and sing along with me. If you're on YouTube or Facebook or X, sit up straight and sing along with me. Hey everybody, welcome to Just Whenever. If you're just tuning in, let me explain. I go live just whenever I feel like it. And when I'm home, I usually feel like it at least sometime during the day. And I thought tonight, after work, some of you are just getting off, don't ever get to go live with me. So I wanted to do this for you guys. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you subscribed and you ring the bell or the little bell for all notifications so you'll be notified when I go live. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you share it and subscribe to my channel, Mark Lowry Facebook page. And I don't know what else you got to do, but you got to do something. We go through the hymnal on this page, the old hymnal. And we're in the W's now. Hey, Pierre over there in France, and Diana Gladman, and Kim Hawthorne, and Karen McBride. Oh, it's good to see you. Emily Little, all of y'all watching. I love going through the old hymnal, and I want to invite you to come out and see me on the road. In May, I'll be in Henderson, Tennessee, Gatlinburg, Tennessee. In June, I'll be in Marion, Virginia, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. In July, I'll be in St. Joseph, Missouri, the Gaither Alaskan Cruise. And you can find more about all of those concerts and cruises at marklowry.com/tour. And don't forget the Canada and New England cruise that's coming up September 7th through the 14th. You want to be a part of that one. It's going to be a lot of fun too. GospelMusicCelebration.com. And tell them I sent you. Also, coming up Thursday, this is what, Monday? Yeah, Monday, April 29th at 6:20 Central Time, p.m. This Thursday, I'll have the folks from Unfolding Word here. It's going to be a show you don't want to miss. I want you to see how the Remarkables, you are giving over 400,000 people access to the gospel for the very first time. You don't want to miss this. And then Mark Lowry Hometown Weekend. If you were there last year, you know how good it is. And this year's going to be even better. Look who we have. The Isaacs, the Hoppers, Bill and Gloria Gaither, Riley Harrison Clark, Jeff and Sherry Easter, The Sound, and Jaron Davis and Kindred Souls, his group. Oh my goodness, it's going to be fun. And by the way, when is that? November 8th and 9th. Go to marklowry.com for more information. Also over there, you can get your copy of Sit Up Straight and Sing. The special is almost over. You can get 6 CDs on one USB by using promo code April24, and you get $30. That's you get 6 CDs for $30. That's a lot. And we have mugs. I love this glass. We have black, we have gray, we have shirts. It's Walmart. We even have pill boxes. You don't want to go through life without your own Mark Lowry pill box, do you? I wouldn't think so. Hey, we're in the W's, and I love doing this with you guys. I really do. This is a song called What a Savior He Is. It's on my upcoming CD, and it goes like this. I wrote this, I don't know when, back in the 90s or late 80s. Sometimes does it seem too good to be true that God's only Son lived and died just for you. Hey y'all, I'm gonna pause this because look at there. Look who's up. It's not Pawpaw, it's Pappy, and I'm live right now. And this is Colin, y'all. Colin Wyatt Tate. Can you see him? Say hi, Colin. Hi. Yeah, how are you? Mimi, see what he does when he sees me, he'll start saying Pawpaw, which is my brother. And Kiki, which is Colleen. And Mimi, which is Natasha. Hey, buddy.
Say hi.
Hi. I love you too.
Say okay, we'll talk to you later.
We'll talk to you later. You're going to be 2 years old next month. Ooh, you're gonna have a birthday.
Uh-oh.
You sure are. All right, I'll talk to y'all after I get through here.
All right, love you.
I love you too. Bye. Y'all, what did grandparents do before FaceTime? All you poor grandparents who didn't have FaceTime. This is my great nephew, Colin, and he's like my grandkid to me. He calls me Pappy. I'm in love with this child. Let's try and sing this now. Sometimes does it seem too good to be true that God's only Son lived and died just for you? Is it hard to believe His love's really there when in spite of your sin He continues to care? I don't know what a sinner you are, but I know what a Savior He is. I don't know where your feet have taken you, but His climb Calvary's hill. I don't know what kind of words you've spoken, but His words were, Father, forgive. I don't know what a sinner you are, but I know what a Savior He is. Sometimes does it seem you've wandered so far, you'll never get back to your place in His heart. Don't you know He waits for the sound of your prayer? Just whisper His name and you'll find that He's there. I don't know what a sinner you are, but I know what a Savior He is. I don't know where your feet have taken you, but His climb Calvary's hill. I don't know what kind of words you've spoken, but His words were, Father, forgive. I don't know what a sinner you are, but I know what a Savior He is. What we are is not what matters, it's what He is to us. Who we are is not important, but it's who we choose to trust. I don't know what a sinner you are, but I know what a Savior He is. I don't know where your feet have taken you, but his climb Calvary's hill. I don't know what kind of words you've spoken, but his words were, Father, forgive. I don't know what a sinner you are, but I know what a Savior he is. I don't know what a sinner you are, but I know what a Savior he is. Rebecca Wheeler asks the question, how long did it take when you wrote this song? Well, I wrote it with Claire Cloninger and Lynn Kiesecker. It was the first song I ever had recorded by someone other than myself. I had the chorus, and Claire wrote the verses, and Lynn wrote the music. So it was a co-write. And I don't know, it was 1988. And it, you know, I had the chorus, I just didn't have any verses. And Claire Cloninger, the great lyricist, wrote those verses for me. And Lynn Kiesecker wrote the music. All right, now let's sing a little bit more. I'm ready to sing with you. I hope you're sitting up straight and singing. We're in the W's. When the trumpet of the Lord shall sound. All right, here we go. When the trumpet of the Lord shall sound, and time shall be no more, and the morning breaks eternal, bright and fair, and when the saved of earth shall gather over on the other shore, and the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. And when the roll is called up yonder, 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 I'll be there. Oh, turn it around, Kevin Williams, on the guitar. Play it, son. Now let us labor for the Master from the dawn till setting sun. Let us talk of all his wondrous love and care. And when all of life is over and our work on earth is done, and the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. Sing! When the roll is called up yonder, 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 I'll be there. When the roll's called up yonder, I'll be there. Ba-do-bow. Yeah. I love that one. I love the W's. Next is when we all get to heaven. All right, sit up, let's sing. We'll sing the wondrous love of Jesus, sing his mercy and his grace. In the mansions bright and blessed, he'll prepare for us a place. Now when we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. And when we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. Oh yeah, Kevin Williams on the guitar again. Here we go, sing y'all. While we walk this pilgrim pathway, clouds will overspread the sky. But when traveling days are over, not a shadow, not a sign. And when we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. And when we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. Yes, we will sing and shout the victory. Why do I always do that? I feel like I'm in a male quartet when I'm sitting here by myself. But with 692 of you singing along, I bet we could get a male quartet out of that group if we were all together. Now there's 701. All of you just tuning in, this is Just Whenever. I'm Mark Lowry, and we're glad you're here. We go through the hymnal. Oh, here's a good one. And we're in the W's. If you have a request, put it. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, because I think about, well, we'll sing this and maybe I'll get back to that. Well, my brain's so busy living below in this old sinful world. Hardly a comfort can afford. Striving alone to face temptation so. Where could I go but to the Lord? All right, sit up straight and let's sing this. Where could I go? Oh, where could I go? Seeking a refuge for my soul, needing a friend to help me in the end. Where could I go but to the Lord? Neighbors are kind, I love them everyone. We get along in sweet accord. But when my soul needs manna from above, where could I go but to the Lord? Everybody sing, where could I go? Oh, where could I go when I'm seeking a refuge for my soul, needing a friend to help me in the end? Where could I go but to the Lord? Where could I go but to the Lord? Yeah. Where could I go? Where are you gonna go? Remember when Jesus asked his disciples, when people were leaving him, he said, "You gonna leave me too?" And they said, "Where are we gonna go? Who else has the words of life? Only you do, Jesus." And they stuck with him. Well, then they denied him a little later. But, I love that in Matthew or John 12 going into 13, where Peter says, "I'll never deny you." And Jesus says, "Before the rooster crows, you'll deny me 3 times. And then John 13, I think, happens. And Jesus says, "Oh, don't let that trouble your heart." He just said, "You're going to deny me in the morning, but let not your heart be troubled." Peter, you believe in God, don't you? Believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. And I'm going to prepare a place for you. In other words, hey, Peter, we got room in heaven for freaks like you. We got room in heaven for people who have denied me. You're going to deny me in the morning, but don't let it trouble your heart. keep believing. Keep believing in what you know is true. Keep believing. I know the Lord will see you through. When troubles rise in your life and you don't know what to do, oh, you'll be fine if you just keep believing. Yes, Clara Beatty. Peter wept bitterly. You know why? You know, when he denied the Lord that third time, one of those gospels says Jesus turned and looked at him. Jesus must have overheard it too. And he turned and looked at Peter. Oh, can you imagine? I wonder what that look was like. I don't think it was a look like, I told you so. I think it was like, keep believing. Hold on. In 3 days, you'll see things a little differently. Keep believing. Okay, what I was going to do before that song is some of you have asked about my friend Carolyn Wimp. She's still doing good. A few weeks ago, Carolyn Wimp and Jean Medley were visiting me, and I told you that Carolyn has pancreatic cancer, and she's had it longer than they ever expected she would, that she would last this long. But she's still with us. If you think of it, keep praying for Carolyn Wimp, and we would all appreciate that. Okay, let's get back to the W's. Here we go. Seems like we just sang this the other day. We fly through these songs. I got to get more. Rusty Goodman wrote this. When I think of how he came so far from glory, came and dwelt among the lowly, such as I, to suffer shame and such disgrace. On Mount Calvary take my place. Then I ask myself a question. Who am I? Sing. Who am I that a king would bleed and die for? Who am I that he would pray, not my will, thine, Lord? The answer I may never know, why he ever loved me so. But to an old rugged cross he'd go. For who am I? Oh, then I'm reminded of his words, I'll leave you never. Just be true, 'cause I've given to you life forever. I wonder what I could have done to deserve God's only Son, to fight my battles until they're won. For who am I? Sing, y'all, come on. Who am I that a king would bleed and die for? Who am I that he would pray, not my will, thine, Lord? The answer I may never know, why he ever loved me so. Oh, but to an old rugged cross he'd go. For who am I? Barbara Nance, you asked for it, you got it. What a day that will be. It's in the W's. There is coming a day when no heartache shall come, no more clouds in the sky, no more tears to dim the eye. All is peace forevermore on that happy golden shore. What a day, glorious day that will be. Oh, sing y'all. What a day that will be when my Jesus I shall see. When I look upon his face, the one who saved me by his grace. When he takes me by the hand and leads me through the promised land. What a day, glorious day that will be. There'll be no sorrow there, no more burdens to bear, no more sickness, no more pain, no more parting over there. And forever I will be with the one who died for me. Oh, what a day, glorious day that will be. Sing, what a day that will be when my Jesus I shall see. When I look upon his face, the one who saved me by his grace, then he'll take me by the hand and lead me through the promised land. What a day, glorious day that will be. What a day, glorious day that will be. All right, that was a request. Now back to, not that one, we already did it. Oh, I love this one. Marlon Lefevre, the late Marlon Lefevre. Without him, I could do nothing. Without him, I'd surely fail. Without him, I would be drifting like a ship without a sail. Jesus, oh Jesus, do you know him today? Please don't turn him away. Oh Jesus, my Jesus, without him, how lost I would be. All right, sing with me, y'all. After this turnaround. That's when Kevin does a little musical turnaround. That's what that is. Without him, I would be dying. Without him, our life would... I'd be enslaved. Sorry, guys. Without him, life would be worthless. But with Jesus, thank God, I'm saved. Sorry. Jesus, oh Jesus, do you know him today? Please don't turn him away. Oh Jesus, my Jesus, without him, how lost I would be. But with Jesus, thank God, I'm free. Y'all, I have to do everything around here. Answer the phone, turn it off. And you notice I've got Andy Griffith's theme song for my ringtone. I've had that for a long time. Let me see what people want. It's so important. Oh, invited to dinner. Isn't that nice? I've got such sweet friends. Okay, well, I'm not really that hungry. But, you know, that never stops me from meeting with my friends. When with the Savior we... Oh, that's next. Won't it be wonderful there? Here we go. Sit up straight. Matthew Holt on the keyboard. Here we go. When with the Savior we enter the glory land, won't it be wonderful there? Ended the troubles and cares of the story land, won't it be wonderful there? Sing, won't it be wonderful there? Having no burdens to bear, joyously singing with heart bells all ringing, and won't it be wonderful there? Walking and talking with Christ the supernal one, won't it be wonderful there? Praising, adoring the matchless eternal one, won't it be wonderful there? Sing, won't it be wonderful there? Having no burdens to bear, joyously singing with heart bells all ringing, and won't it be wonderful there? Won't it be wonderful there? Having no burdens to bear, joyously singing with heart bells all ringing. Oh, won't it be wonderful there? Oh, yes, it will. Well, y'all, I've enjoyed being with you today, but I'm going to go eat. Why not? Not every day you get invited to eat. I hope you have a good evening on this Monday, April 29th, 6:51 p.m. Central Time, and I will see you when I see you.